What would the left do if they were told they weren't allowed to be racist towards whites or sexist towards men? What would the left do if they weren't allowed to tell black people that they should be ashamed solely for what happened to the people in the past? I don't know, but if you've checked what's been going on with the Webster's dictionary over the last 10 years, the left has completely changed things when it comes to prejudice. According to them, somebody that is anti racist is somebody that hates white people because of everything that happened in the past, and they're justified with the way that their world view is by doing so. Same with women to men. DeSantis, along with anybody else that's sane, looks at this as prejudiced, and he just made the Stop Woke law. And wouldn't you know it, a liberal judge just shut it down. I got a hell of a story for you today. This one's from Politico, which is a left-leaning website, so I thought I would read a little bit from the actual law to bring it, some clarity to the situation. And it's funny because this is basically saying that you can't teach people that one race or sex is better or worse than another, which is what I thought that's what their whole point was in the first place. So in case you're new around here, I'm about to do a news speed run. I'll take a couple of the stories of the day. I'll compile the details down in the cliff notes. And if you want more, down in the description box will be links to where I found my articles. Having said that, stupid timer. Federal judge temporarily blocks DeSantis's Stop Woke law. The ruling was heralded as a major victory for free speech by the group of businesses who sued the state, but that win could be short-lived with the DeSantis administration sure to appeal. Yes, it will. Tallahassee, Florida. A federal judge on Thursday blocked Florida from enforcing a key aspect of the state's new law restricting what Governor Ron DeSantis calls woke workplace training about race. And this is also going to go to schools, too, because they don't want critical race theory being taught. And I don't either. In a 44-page decision by Chief U.S. District Mark Walker, this is the liberal that shut it down, Stop Woke Act, criticizing its policies are bordering on unintelligible, as he granted a temporary injunction on the ground that the law violates the First Amendment. So I thought I would go right over to the law, and I'm going to tell you what you're not allowed to do. I'm going to read it word for word, and I'm only going to do 3 of these because every other one of them right after that is the exact same thing. The bill specifies that subjecting any individual as a condition of employment, membership, certification, licensing, accreditations, or passing of an examination at school to training, instruction, or any other required activity or subjecting of any K to 20 public education students or employees, blah, blah, blah. These are things you're not allowed to do. Members of one race, color, national origin, or sex are morally superior to members of another race. A person, by virtue of his or her race, color, national origin, are inherently racist, sexist, or oppressive. Now, see, this one right here was a big one for me. I am 40 years old now. I hate to admit that. In my entire life, I don't know about you guys. Yes, I am white. I don't know if you can see. I'm that guy on the left in the corner right there. I have been told the majority of my life that white people are inherently racist just because they're white. And they always bring up slavery for that situation. And that's the only example I've been given my whole life. Even though it was the Spanish that brought the slaves over here in the first place, and it was Africa that was selling slaves, and whites that ended it. I don't know why we're allowed to say one person is bad from that and everybody else is just magically good. But that's what that one is. And this one, I think it is the third one. A person's moral character or status is either privileged or oppressed is necessarily determined by his or her race, color, national origin, or sex. And that's what it is too. Because something else I've noticed in my life when it comes to the media, at least, this is just, again, my opinion, but they seem to tell black people that they should feel sorry for being black. They show them all this nasty things that's happened in the past, and they say, you know what, this is on you. And what do you know? We want to put a stop to that like we wanted to put a stop to slavery, and they're putting a block on it. And they're calling the ones themselves anti-racist or sexist for it. This has been Joshua Schrock. I hope you subscribe. Thank you for your time.